Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So listen, I just wanted to get on here and speak a little bit about this, right? So I was extremely scared on yesterday because, now let me say this, sometimes Instacart could really take us there. However, I really do love what I do, and I love to service the community, right? And so yesterday, I want to give you guys the backstory. Well, a few days ago, I've came across an issue where, so I've noticed that Instacart is like ranked by like AI right now. Normally, like back when I first started to do Instacart was not ranked by AI. We were able to chat with live people, right? We were able, a lot of things that's going on now with Instacart and its platform was not happening back then. I really liked it more back then. Back then we wasn't coming across like different reasons why our accounts could get deactivated, or we didn't have to wait days and hours in order for a specialist to look over our account and see why it had glitches, or why we had to re-download the app because of the service was interrupted. Nowadays, the service can get interrupted. We have to wait days and hours to actually talk to a live person or have somebody look over our account to see why it's glitching or why it's not picking up on orders or scans and stuff like that. It's so much more that's going on with Instacart. You can tell that it's ranked by AI, right? So I'm going to tell you guys the issue that I had. It's two different issues that I came across that I want to inform you guys on not to do and to watch out for, because your account can get interrupted for days or even hours, right? So the first thing that I wanted to let you guys know about and give you some insight about is that the first time I've noticed something, right? Instacart has rolled out a thing where you cannot, you have to be real cautious on if you delete the app in the middle of an order, or if you are somewhere and you cannot get service. So yesterday I was inside of a Giants, right? And I know a lot of you guys may not be familiar with the grocery store Giants, but if you are in the state that I'm in, then you are familiar with Giants. Giants could be in any different state. However, I was inside of the Giants, and technically this Giants, sometimes it could get service, sometimes it cannot get service. So on yesterday specifically, I did not get service in the store. So although I had 2 customers and I had to shop for maybe like 50 items, I was able to pick up all the items, and I had to scan some of the items over because the Giants did not have no good Wi-Fi. Now my Wi-Fi was working perfectly, but in the store it will not connect me well. So specifically the customer had, originally she had one separate sweet onion. I can remember it was one separate sweet onion that she had originally on the app. However, she told me that she really put in that she wanted a whole bag, right? So I was trying to actually update the one single sweet onion with the bag that she requested, right? Now I don't know, some of these things could be Instacart could be trying to test you, right? So this is exactly what happened. So I kept trying to update it. I kept trying to scan the whole entire bag that she requested the replacement for, but it would not allow me to scan. It just kept going off the app. The app kept coming back on to me having to scan this item again. So I'm thinking like even the system is glitching again, or it's the service really sucks in here. So it just was this one item that would not scan. So I kept on trying to scan it, kept trying to refresh the app. So what I did was I actually logged off the app and logged back into the app. So when the system picked up that I logged back into the app, they shut my whole entire app down. Right? So they shut it off. So I had received an email that said, your account is being flagged for fraud. Knowing me, I'm like, no, I'm not doing fraud. I'm literally just trying to shop for a customer's order. I'm just trying to get these people their groceries, right? So first things first, I felt like I was going to go into panic mode, but my mind was like, no, you didn't do anything wrong. So just be patient and just contact Instacart to see what's going on. So I let me just say this, when you are not doing when you are not doing the order anymore, you only get the option to chat. But if you are currently inside of an order, they will give you the option to call. So I'm thinking that they're going to give me the option to call. But mind you, they had already shut the app down, so I only had the option to chat. I'm looking at the order, sorry. I only had the option to chat. So I'm like, man, I really want to call these people because I just feel like I could just talk to them and give them, you know, exactly what happened, because me chatting, I can't chat fast enough. So you know what, I calmed down. First things first, I calmed down. Mind you, I was already out of the store with the people's groceries. I had a trunk full of groceries. Mind you, I had 2 orders with like 50 or more items, right? So I was able to get somebody on the chat, and I was explaining to him what happened, and he was like, confirm that you logged in to the app with another phone. I said, I can't confirm that, sir, because that's not what happened. I am literally sitting here with the order with the same phone. The thing, I told him exactly what happened. I said the store that I was in then was not giving good service. It was not giving me good, you know, connection with my app. So I had to keep refreshing the app to actually, thank goodness that Instacart still allowed you to check out, because a lot of times these stores do not have service. They don't have service. So it could really put you in a really tight corner. It could put your back up against the wall, right? Because we are timed when it comes down to getting these orders done, getting them shopping, getting them out of the stores, and getting them to the people, right? And I want to say this. I know I'm going off a little bit, but I just want to say it before I forget the thought. The time that you are shopped, it's good for you. You get paid your pay. You get paid your pay. You get more great orders. Because we are timed with these orders, you want to hurry up and get in and get out. Make sure that it's exactly what the customer wants. Make sure everything meets the customer standards. Because these are the things that are changing on Instacart. Back in the day, we didn't have this. But now, it is what it is. So we have to go with the flow. So I get out the store and I talk to the guy, and I'm able to text him and tell him exactly what happened. And he's telling me to confirm. And I'm like, sir, I can't confirm that. That's not true. So he was like, well, it's really nothing that we can do right now. We have to get a live person to actually check over the order, which I already said from the beginning that this app is controlled by AI nowadays. So that I had to get an actual person to look over my account to make sure that I wasn't doing any fraud, which I was not doing no fraud. I'm just simply trying to get what the customer needs, but it's no service. So I could understand how it looked like it could be fraud, because by me having to get out of the app and refresh it and go back into the app, that's when the AI flagged my account. So they flagged me. Thank goodness they didn't flag me to the next day. They flagged me until it happened about like maybe 10 a.m. in the morning, and I couldn't log back onto my app until 2:00 p.m. You guys know I was extremely upset, but I wasn't too upset because I know exactly that I didn't do nothing wrong. I know that this wasn't, it's something that the app is trying to detect and trying to say that I did, but I didn't do it. So, I was able to get back on my app. Listen, my app was good. It was good. Everything was good. They was able to see that I was trying to get service, right? One thing I can say is, I was blessed with groceries, right? I was blessed with groceries because I kept asking the customer service rep, and I'm loud because I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm not, you know, when I'm telling exactly what's going on, I'm excited. So I may be loud, but so I asked the customer service rep, like, what am I to do with all these groceries? Like, I have a truck full of groceries. What am I to do? Like, now, if something happened, Instacart is going to tell you to keep the non-perishable items, right? They're going to tell you to keep them, or they're going to tell you to donate. Donate to somebody in need, which will be really, really good, because people out, listen, food is high. So if you could, you know, and that's what I did. I gave away a lot of the food because I don't really eat meat. I had meat, I had bacon and burgers and everything, and I don't eat that stuff. So I was able to donate, right? I was able to donate a lot of the stuff, which was a blessing. Even though my account was gone down for 4 hours, I was able to bless someone else with the food. Listen, God have a way of doing things, right? He's going to make sure you covered, but you also have to work on his behalf. So I was able to give the food away and things like that. But listen, the good thing is my account is back up. I'm able to service more families. I'm able to laugh. I'm able to speak to different people. I'm able to get back into the rut of things of what I really love to do. And that's my Instacart, right? That's my Instacart. So that was one thing that I've come across that I want to warn you guys about. Do not delete your app. Only delete the app if you are directly on the phone or chatting with an Instacart service representative who tells you that's what you need to do to be able to get service back on your app. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't refresh your app until they tell you to. If you have a glitch, stay on the app, go out and contact our customer service rep, because it's going to work out in your favor. You don't want your account to be shut down for hours or days, because we know we still have to feed our family, pay our bills, do what we need to do for ourselves. And you just don't want to be off the app. You want to be able to make your money when and where you want to make it, right? So another situation I've came across was, what was the other one? Hold on. The other one was, listen, I had to remember, right? Because I had got an email a couple of days ago, maybe like last week, I got an email and it says that if the customer requests a replacement, you have to make sure that you make sure that replacement is recorded. Even if you are at the counter and they say, because you put this, I want to get this item. It's an option at the bottom that says add this item. Once you push on add that item, you have to tell specifically who the item is for, or whether it's for A, B, or C. But make sure that you put that inside of your Instacart app. Because if you check that item out and you do not inform Instacart, baby, they're going to think that you are doing fraud. They're going to think that you bought that item for you. So they will take you on a whole account report. They could shut your account down. They could because they want to make sure. And I understand these things because they want to, the app is focused on making sure that the customer's identity, to make sure that everything, they want to make sure everything is protected. And I completely understand, right? We have some crazy people out here, right? And just make sure that you have all your ducks in a row. If the customer request something at the last minute, make sure you put it inside of the Instacart app. Make sure you inform Instacart, because they're going to try and say that that's your item. And they need you to have proof. Keep your receipt. Keep your integrity. Make sure that you are doing the right thing when you're doing your Instacart. Listen, listen, every time something come up, I'm going to let you guys know, because if I could inform you guys on things, because I know that a lot of changes is changing here on Instacart, and if I can inform you guys if it's happening to me, I don't want you guys to come across these problems or these interruptions, because I know a lot of people here is trying to get on Instacart or are about to start their Instacart journey. And I'm telling you, overall, you're going to have a great time. Overall, you're going to meet some good people. Overall, you're going to have some bomb conversations. Overall, you're going to do well as an Instacart shopper. I believe in you, girl. I believe in you guys. Listen, my name is Shan. Thank you guys for watching my YouTube videos. I call you guys my seed sowers because you come and sow seeds to my channel. You guys have been watching my videos, and I'm extremely excited because YouTube has been pushing my videos out. Okay, so the ultimate goal is to get monetized here on YouTube, and I do see that in my near future. So listen, until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.